Hi guys, it's Nessie here of Slice of Heaven. Today we're going to make a sugar paste rose flowers. Okay, so I'm using a gum paste. Gum paste is the one that you can use for modeling or sculpting paste. It's a sugar icing that you can make for a sugar flowers and leaves, elegant ruffles, any character figurines, and other decorative pieces. So to start with, here are our tools to make for our sugar flowers. So I had here my cutters. I had a small, medium, and large. My Calyx, my foaming pad, my bowl tool, and my tools to shape the rose petals, my plier, spatula to scrape the gum paste on the board, my rolling pin, and the pre-made colored gum paste that I colored or tinted last night. Alright? Okay, and also my florist wire to hold our flowers, and also I made a pre-made cone, and then I'll show you how I shape the cone like this. Okay, and also I had my glue and my shortening. So that's all our tools that we have to need it when we're making a sugar paste flowers. Okay, now to start the base, I'll just put some shortening on my palm, and then I made a piece of gum paste here. I'll only show you the basic how to make the cone. So I'm gonna make a bowl on my palm. Okay, then you squeeze it on the roll it on the edge of your gum paste to shape it like a cone. Okay, or you can dab it like that. Then on your your florist wire, you have to use your pliers to make a hook. Just pull it around and then shape it like this. Alright, so next I'll just have to dab a little bit of glue and then wipe the excess and push it on the bottom like that, and make sure it holds the shape. Okay, and then I'll just have to secure on the edge. And then get rid of the excess. Okay, and then we'll set this cone for overnight before you have to start assembling the petals. Okay, in my foaming pad I had my pre-made cut of petals, and I'll show you how to frill the edge of our rose petals. Okay, so when holding the bowl tool, make sure half of the bowl tool is on the gum paste and then half is on the foam pad, and then you just have to frill it like that. Okay, see? And I already had a pre-made frilled petals here to start with on our first assemble on the rose petals. So I had already made a pre-made cone here. I just make it a bit small, and then we'll have to start to cover this base on our cone, and I'll just have to dab a glue on the side of a petal, just a little bit, not too much. And then I'll put it on the center. So it is really recommended that your cone is set it for overnight to start with your assemble, because it's too hard to work when your gum pastes are a bit soft, so they need to be set before working your modeling or working on your sugar paste flower. Okay, so if you like, you can do it that way. And then get rid of the excess. If there is too much, and secure the bottom. Then see, and you can start working on the next layer. Okay, So same method, put a little bit of glue. And then we'll start it over here. Just glue the edge over there. And when you're turning your petals, leave it open that way and put the next layer on. It's like an overlapping, and then turn it around. And then we'll put some glue. And then put the next layer. Same method. You have to insert it inside on the petals, in the petals. Then turn your using your finger, and then glue it around. Okay, and then secure the bottom. Get rid some of the excess. Sometimes it's too difficult if you put too much glue on it. So just a little bit, okay? And then we'll follow up the next layer. Okay guys, I had already started a couple of petals on my rose, and then I'll put the final assembling on our sugar paste flower. So I had here the 5 large petals to put for the last row on the flower. So the same method. The best technique to do this is once you start already putting the layers on each flowers, you just leave it for a couple of maybe half an hour before to work with or to work again on the petals, or I mean to work assembling the petals, because when they are really soft you find it hard to put the petals on because they stick. Or you can put some, if it's sticking, I'll just dab some corn flour on your fingers, so that would help too. Okay, and also just put a little bit of the glue, because sometimes that's the one that makes the gum paste really soft, and then when you try to put it on, you struggling to stuck it on and assembling your petals. Okay, so this is already my pre-made sugar flowers, and it's already been dried for a couple of minutes. And then I'll just put my final petals on. And if they're really sticking to your finger, just rub a corn flour so they don't stuck. Okay. And then the third. And then I'll come back and I'll finish them all, and then we'll put the calyx on our rose. Okay, now that our sugar paste rose are ready, so these tools, I'm just using this to shape the petals. Like that. Okay, once that it's done, I'm gonna make a calyx for our rose. To make the calyx, I'm using our green gum paste that we colored it last night, and then I'll just work this with my finger, and I'll roll it in my rolling pin. Dab some corn flour, and using my calyx cutter, get rid of that excess. Just dab it some corn flour on the board so they don't stick. Okay. And then I'll put some glue. Just a little bit. And then just like that. Or dab a little bit of glue on the petals. That's it.